Cutter Top 10, Cutter Top 10. You know you liked it a lot. Time to see who is the best and the worst at stuff. You know, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, NASCAR, wrestling. If I have to, so please join me. Why don't you read? This is Cutter's Top 10. Hey there, Heather, ho there! It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. We're ready to rumble! Oh. Hey there, Heather, ho there! It's Jeff Cutter Diamond with another top 10 list. And this top 10 list is the top 10 New York Rangers who were of African descent. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, and what I subsequently did the top 10 NHL Negroes was a comment I made on Blue Shirt Underground Radio last Monday, the 21st. And we were talking about Emerson Edom and how he was underutilized and all that. And I said, well, Emerson Edom is screwed because he's black, and the Rangers haven't had any good black players in their history. And then, dismissed. And, of course, I got laughed at and all that. I mean, they were laughing at me for different reasons. So anyway, well, everyone thought it was cute. I didn't. Well, at least I didn't say the N word that was 6 letters long. Right. Anyway, so here's the top 10 Rangers who were black. Now, I separated them from the top 10 NHL blacks of all time. The first two guys would definitely have been in the top 10. One of them probably would have been 5th on the list, and one of them would have been 9th. Right? Yeah, or 10th. One of them would have been 5th, one of them would have been 10th, and that would have knocked Wayne Simmons and Trevor Daley out of the top 10 and into the honorable mentions. Now, there have been 11 New York Rangers who were black players who played for the Rangers. Of course, that's second only to the Edmonton Oil droppings. So anyway, the honorable mention, of course, number 11 is Ruben Ndur. N-D-U-R. Tough guy, that's all he was known for. Now, of course, it was hard to determine 5 good Rangers that were African American because a lot of the lower people were kind of goons. But anyway, my dear guys. Number 10 was Jason Doig. D-O-I-G. Played for the Rangers and Caps. Number 9, Nigel Laws. Good World Junior player for Canada in 2003, but since then, nothing. Number 8, Sandy McCarthy, who was, other than black, he was part of the Mi'kmaq tribe. M-I-K-M-A-Q. So Sandy McCarthy, tough guy. Number 7, Emerson Edom. It's amazing that Emerson Edom could be so high up on the list, and he hasn't played a full season for the Rangers. Shows you the crop of the Rangers. Number 6, Nathan Lafayette. I know that in Ranger circles, he's known for the guy who hit the post and didn't score on Mike Richter in the 3rd period of Game 7 of the 94 Cup Final. I think Nathan Lafayette, of course, is biracial because I think Lafayette is white first, but he has a black parent. I don't know which one it is. Number 5, Kevin Weeks, who was a star goalie, kind of a star goalie for Carolina, more so than with the Rangers and the Lightning. Kevin Weeks, of course, was famous for being the goalie who was dismissed in 2002 for Arturs Irbe, because Kevin Weeks was part of the Carolina team that beat the Devils and then took on the Habs in the second round of the 2002 Stanley Cup playoffs. But of course, Kevin Weeks was replaced by Arturs Irbe, and then Irbe led the Hurricanes to the Stanley Cup final. Number 4 is Donald Brashear, who's African French. Donald Brashear, of course, a troublemaking goon from the Ranger, the Habitants, and I believe the Canucks, among others. Of course, Brashear is known for having the stick. A stick hit his head thanks to Marty McSorley, who was then a Boston Bruin. Of course, that was February 2000. One of the worst on-ice incidents of all time. The worst until Todd Bertuzzi drove Steve Moore's head into the ice in 2004. Ironically, in Vancouver. So, yeah, Don Brashear. Number 3 is Anthony Duclair. It's amazing, but Anthony Duclair was his Star Rangers prospect. And the strange thing is, why did we give up Duclair for Keith Yandel? Yandel hasn't done too much for the Rangers. I mean, a lot of people are complaining about him. Number 2, Anson Carter, who, of course, is a national hero for Canada in 2003 World Championships for that famous overtime goal. Just sneaking it past Mikhail Tellqvist. His pad, of course, Anson Carter was a star player for Boston and Edmonton as well. And Washington as well. And last but certainly not least, the guy who Mr. Jim Schwiedenberg told me about was a black player and a famous black player for the Rangers, Tony McKegney. Tony McKegney, of course, I knew he was black. I have his card with the Chicago Blackhawks. So, of course, Tony McKegney, star player, scored like 39 goals in one season. He actually was the black player for Birmingham with the WHA in 1978. When, of course, racial tensions were still being made in the South, and they still do to this day. I mean, what the hell? So anyway, I know because McKegney was I have his card with the Blackhawks. So I do apologize for McKegney. So anyway, that's the top 10 New York Rangers who were black.